found a new game called Niche. And this game is pretty cool. So here I am at the start screen, and I mean, just the start screen alone is gorgeous. I love the art, the visuals, the colors. Niche is a genetics survival game, and it involves a bit of strategy. I sort of sucked at the beginning. So let's start a new game. I guess I'll sort of explain as we go. I think I'm going to skip this. So we're starting with Adam, and I'll go over his genetics a little bit. So you press Y if you're playing on the Switch. And right now Adam can only take one step at a time. He can swim one tile at a time. He cannot fly. When he's collecting food, he can collect 2 berries per turn, and damage when you're scratching predators. And he is venomous, which is awesome. Now, something that's important is that, so if we look at his genetics here, let's go all the way, it's a little slow. Let's go all the way to the end. So for sickness immunity, this is important for anybody that's trying to reach the home island, which I'm trying to do. You have to make sure that when you're reproducing, you always have offspring that have this home island immunity. I'm going to make Adam the alpha male. Right now, if you look at the bottom right hand corner, I have 20 food, only one person in my pack or tribe, and I have 10 nesting materials. So you need 10 nesting materials in order to, once a nicheling becomes pregnant, when you mate a male and female, and a female is pregnant, she needs to have 10 nesting material in order to sit there and have her baby. Yeah, so he's an alpha male, which means that he's fed first. If we're short on food, the alphas are fed first, omegas are fed last. Alphas can kick out omegas, and they can banish them from the tribe if they're useless or whatever, and they can't banish the betas. Anyway, let's play. So right now, if you look closely, he has 1 jewel lit up on his chest, which means he can make 1 move, and he's too young. It'll say here he's too young to explore. All he can do is walk for his first move. So he's walking. So it says hold X to end the day, which is what I'm about to do. I'm holding down on X, and now he's a little bit older, so he has 2 moves that he can make. Once your moves are out, your day is over. So I'm going to collect a bit of food and end the day. Now I'm going to day 2. Well, I've completed 2 full days. This is technically day 3. Been selected. So what happened was I got Adam to the new island. He met Eve, and I didn't realize I wasn't recording this whole time, which is quite annoying. So we're heading back to Phalange. The loading screen might take a while. So right now, I might as well explain it while waiting. There are many different island types, and the island that I'm on right now is an archipelago, so it's technically a bunch of little islands in one, and I'm trying to travel to like the next level island. But to do that, we have to cross water, and not all of the nichelings have the ability to swim or breathe underwater. We'll see how that goes. And I also have like a group of little nichelings in the back that are all born sick. These are them actually. This is a really cool looking nicheling, but these 3 were born sick, so they're just sticking to each other, and I'm trying to leave them in the back here, finding food for the rest of their tribe. I can't let them touch anybody else though. This guy can fly, so if you're born with one wing, you can't fly. If you're born with two wings, check it out. All of this, they can do all of that. So I'm gonna let him fly here, and maybe he can scratch the mole, but apparently he has a very low chance of actually killing it because he's not very strong. He has 1 strength. So that mole, nothing happened to it. It's still there. As I said, I'm on an archipelago. There's one guy underwater here. And I'm trying to, these guys successfully made it across. Now we're trying to get to the next traveling port, which is all the way over here. And we'll see which of these guys make it to the traveling port. It's probably not going to be these guys because it goes quickly and they don't have a lot of life left. But it'll probably be like their children or grandchildren making it to the traveling port. I just had to make a small update. One of the cats had twins. Oh, I don't know why I'm calling them cats. One of the nichelings had twins, which is kind of rare. Look how cute that is, twins. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we're changing her name to a Z name. Whatever. Elsie becomes Elsie. I'm not really stressing about the names. Okay, so I finally made it to the next travel port. So let's go and let's see where we end up. So here we are on the next island, and already I see a bunch of thorns. That's something I'm going to try to avoid. So there are usually 2 or 3 ports on each island. If you use the western port, it's going to lead to an easier island, so I'm not going to go here. Let's see if there's a northern port. I think apparently those are the hardest ones. I don't see anything towards the north. Ooh, okay. So we're going to go to this port here. It looks interesting. And it's going to lead us somewhere, I don't know. There's a guide that tells us like which types of ports leads to which types of islands. I didn't look at that guide in great detail. Now, I chose a bunch of nichelings that I think mainly know how to swim. So that should make traveling a little bit easier. I have to get this one away from everybody before he makes them sick. But I want, since he's about to die, I want to mate him with at least 1 person. I'm scared they're gonna get sick though. Okay, hopefully they're not sick. Okay, it actually shouldn't be too long to the next. Wow, they can be there in a few moves. Day 2 on the new island. So the one that's pregnant for the sick one ended up getting sick, and also ended up getting knocked out by a coconut that fell from the tree that's right above her. It's always a bad idea to like stay right in front of a tree. The peacock feathers to come back. I don't want that trait to die out. So up here we have a toxic berry bush, and I recently learned that only those with fangs can actually, at first I thought none of the nichelings could take fruit from the toxic berry bush, but those with fangs actually can, which is pretty cool. So luckily I have some people in this tribe. Some of them have fangs. So I made it to the next island, and I'm going to end here, I think. Have you guys played Niche before? Have you made it to Home Island? Let me know down in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next video, or as I continue to make my way to Home Island. Thank you for watching, as always.